What's good, everyone? It's me, T back with another video. I just wanted to, touch on a little subject. Alright, so the subject I'm really going to be discussing on is the topic I'm gonna really be focusing on is you living in the city versus living inside a small town. Alright, boom. So when you stand in a small town, the difference from being in a small town and a bigger city is 9 times out of 10, if you were living in a smaller town, 9 times out of 10, this don't go for every city, but 8 to 9 times out of 10 when you're staying in a smaller town, a lot of people are open to a lot of things. Like they don't expand their thought process and their knowledge, and don't and try to stay small-minded. And the bigger cities, there's so many different people to everyone has no choice but to learn something new every time they turn around, or learn something new faster than what people in small towns or smaller cities usually do. Okay, so boom, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna say this. When I was staying in a bigger city, I didn't have a lot of problems as far as me being myself, and as a transgender trans guy. I didn't have many looks or stares or anything. I didn't have many people always trying to say things, or always felt intimidated by me, or felt a certain way about me, or felt so disgusted, or however it is how a lot of people do in these certain towns. It's the moving to a smaller town. I've been gone for well, I haven't stayed in a smaller town for about 5 years, 4 to 5 years. Acquainted to a different lifestyle as a lot of people that I have grown up half of my life with or around. I've kind of been a little different. I'm a little more advanced when it comes to knowing certain other things more than they do, or more open-minded, shall I say. I had this situation there where, see, when I was up in Atlanta, I didn't have these situations of me, going through my transition. I didn't have these situations where I had to argue with people, or had to stand my ground with people that I work with, or that seen me, or whatever, versus me where I work at now in a smaller city. Being here, I have to like the other day, I had to argue with the guy that I work with. Me not, I didn't argue too much, but I didn't let the other, the guy, and it's most of the time, it's not even the women. Most of the times, 8 times out of 10, it's not the women that you will have a problem with. It's always an ignorant ass guy. I'll just say it like that. And then on top of it, it's not even, most of the time, it's not even Caucasian guys. Most of the time, it's your own race. That's the funniest thing too, And I had an altercation with a guy at work about the situation or whatever, just by him being so, I'm pretty sure he already know that people like that in the world, and a lot of trans people, he just want to be a butthole, and or he could be just fighting something, battling with something himself, and feel intimidated, or maybe don't have the balls to actually be himself, so he have to you know, he has to try to downgrade me and make me feel a certain type of way about who I am when he should be trying to figure out himself. Because if you know yourself, or if you good within yourself, you won't be affected by people that doesn't act like you, or doesn't, or isn't the way that you are, or the way that society make it seem like everyone should be. I just wanted to see if I'm the only one. Well, I know I'm not the only one, but I just want to know how many other people experience the same thing that I have, and or experiencing the same thing that I am now. Um, and the crazy thing about it is, I've not spoken to many people that I work with about my situation, but a lot of people know. And of course, I spoke to a handful of people about it. I could say about maybe 6 to 7 people. You know, we're spread pretty fast. I don't mind discussing how I am, because I know who I am as a person, and who I am, and who I want to be, and where I want to go, and what I want to do. Like I said, it's more so of the guys that have a problem with it, and it's not all guys. I think it may be like 1 or 2, because the other ones, they cool with me. We laugh, joke, have conversations about all kind of stuff. You know, they want to hang out and go, you know, to different places or whatever, do, you know, guy things or whatever. It's always going to be someone, whether it's a woman or a man, or a boy, shall I say, or a girl, that that treats you differently, or try to degrade you. But to all my FTMs, man, keep your head up. Do what you got to do. Stay true to yourself. All the other ones that you know you can't be true to yourselves, man, you need to get on it too. I'm telling you, man, it's a great feeling of trying to be yourself, man. Forget about, forget about the way that society try to make you, make the world have to be. At the end of the day, no one know how we really supposed to be. So just be happy with yourself, and as long as you give God his praises, honor him, and you have that spiritual connection with him. Don't try to let no one else define who you supposed to be. You know. So be you, be the best you that you could be, and pray and keep your head up. Come out. Again, you watching T on T, and I'm out.